Welcome to the Foolish Kitchen. I don't know where you shopped on Black Friday, but I know where I did. Normally I don't leave the house for like the whole weekend, but I had a house guest and we wanted to go antiquing and we did. So for 2 days I just spent my little heart out. It's like an alcoholic going on a bender. This is what I brought home on Friday. We'll start with the elephant in the room. Got a couple of cheap transfer pieces. What I meant by cheap is that this would have been bought in a Woolworths. This is not very expensive. They are unmarked. It's the only flaws that it has right now are the ones that it originally came with. But everybody had sales on, so this was like $5. I would guess this is 1880, 1890s, 1910s, that area. Same thing with this little bowl, square bowl, vegetable bowl. I can't remember if I've seen ones that are covered that have this scalloped edge, but this was like $2.50. So I was like, how can I not leave it? They're slightly different colors, but it goes well together, and I couldn't resist. So those came home with me. Get those out of the way. Other things that came home with me, oh, let's get this out. This is an antique. It's basically vintage. It's a Yankee Handyman. It is they have screwdriver and drill bits and they fit in the handle, and it is one of the most amazing inventions of the 20th century for me, because it's like, it is so cool. Anyways, I wanted a second one. This is filthy. It's full of drywall dust, but I have one that I've had for 40 years and I wanted a second one, and this was $3. How can it be $3? It works perfectly. I love this. This is not, I have a new one because I have extra bits that don't fit. I just grabbed up a bunch of silver plate, knives and forks and spoons, just because I didn't have enough, because as we do. But I was good. It was just 4 teaspoons, and I got some salad spoon forks. None of them match. I don't care. As long as they don't go through a dishwasher, they're not going to get discolored. They clean up fine in the sink. It's the minerals and in the water that discolor them in the dishwasher. So as long as they don't go in the dishwasher, they're just fine. Other things I purchased. This is a steel scale master. SB Manufacturing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It has a nice little trout, and it's a very, very heavy stainless steel descaler. Since I've never needed a descaler in my life, why did I buy this one? I don't know. Why did I buy this one? I don't think this is new. I think this is at least 15 or 20 years old, but no more than 30 or 40. This one is definitely pre-World War II. It is a descaler of a different sort. They both have the same kind of jagged edge. This is a very heavy stainless steel. There's no bend in it at all, so it is not a vegetable corer. But the embossing on it tells me that this is probably pre-World War II. I guess I'm just going to have to buy some fish with some scales on them. But they were each $1. This is a canning jar lid opener, and it has directions on it, but it does not have a name. It might be in the patent, the Google patents. I'll have to look. Directions: insert tip in space between cap and jar, and basically you just kind of, it's like a scissors except flat. And I don't know, what was another $1? I am the queen of the dollar. Okay, this was $2, I think, unless it was on sale. Oh, I think I got a discount. Yes, they are tongs. I believe there was a spring, but it's missing. But these have words on them, and I love things with words. Red Cap Window Wash, C.M. Kimball Company, Everett, Mass. So I think that this may have been for doing laundry and not having to plunge your hands into the hot water. Maybe that's where tongs came from. But that was it says $2, so maybe it was $2, maybe it was less. That'll give me something to investigate. I picked up this delightful little thing. It says Nesco. 5 articles in 1. Strainer, fruit jar filler, funnel, measure, dipper. And this part unscrews, and the screen comes out. I'm not sure what that's supposed to, but that can be replaced now. And it is completely, I mean, it's corroded and rusted, but not rusted in any non-functional way, just as, you know, it's just not clean. And the paint on the handle is all the way gone. So that'll be a project. I'm going to derust the whole thing, and I'm going to try repainting it with an enamel spray paint. So that will be another project for another day. Okay, I went a little bottle mad, and I don't normally buy bottles, but these were very inexpensive. And I normally buy them from Goodwill, and I still have to clean them anyway. And I do my own extracts and oils and stuff. But I said, but these are $2 and $3, and I might as well buy these, and then clean these and use these. This is California Fig Syrup Company. I've been watching lots and lots of English mudlarkers. They keep coming up with this. San Francisco, California, Louisville, Kentucky. Apparently, California Fig Syrup was a really big laxative, especially in England, apparently. I'd never seen one. We're going in size. This one is J.R. Watkins, of course. The Watkins company is still around. And I think I want to use that one for some vanilla. This one, it's A.S. Hines, Portland. I didn't have anything that was marked Portland, and I'm shocked that these were so affordable. $2. And this had a glass stopper, but of course I'm going to use a rubber stopper. And these two are Foss's Liquid Fruit Flavors, Portland, Maine. So I can't wait to clean these up and start and use them. Because I was paying $2 at Goodwill for clean olive oil bottles, so I might as well use those. Also, I picked up a couple more enamel cans. Not that I don't need any more, but I didn't have any this size. I had really big and really small. But these, I believe, were the medical basins that sat in a frame that was tabletop. So you wash your hands in the carbolic and the water, and you'd wash it. This is just water, or maybe water and alcohol. I'm not sure how that worked, but they were always a set. They don't have any chips on the inside of the bowl, just the inside of the rim and the outside of the rim for this one. So, you know, and then this one doesn't have barely any. So we're going to clean those up and cover up the chips, and I will be able to use these. These are definitely, I want to say, pre-1950. I wanted to say pre-World War II, but this gauge may have been around in World War II, or maybe, I don't think it was later, because by then everything was stainless steel. So definitely I want to say pre-World War II, or just maybe World War II era, or beyond. Definitely beyond it. They're not marked, but I'm guessing based on the gauge, the weight, if I were to pick up an enamel basin this size today, it would weigh half as much. This is very, very heavy. So that's what leads me to believe they were industrial, they were medical. And they're filthy because I washed them. Another toy I bought. I say toy because I didn't really need one. And this is a cello hot water bottle for heating your bed. And apparently it also came with a handle. You could use it for massaging people. Go figure. But this is Sanitary Hot Water Bottle Cello, A.S. Campbell Company, Boston. Patented November 26, 1912. So that means it could have been after 1912. And apparently this device has a spring in the middle, which keeps it from collapsing when it's filled with hot water, which I guess was the... So that's their claim to fame, and they had 90% of the market according to their advertisements. So this is going to be a nice experiment, and I could have waited. I really could have. I think I spent $10 on this, but there are tons and tons of these on eBay, and some of them look like they brand new came out of the store. And they come with a flannel pouch, drawstring pouch. So this will be another project where I just make a flannel drawstring pouch and maybe clean it up and do some temperature tests. I'm not sure, but I kept seeing them in every shop, and I was like, let's buy one, play with it, see what happens. And the piece de resistance of the whole day for me were these. I've got more balls, like I don't need more balls, right? But these were inexpensive. They were $8, and I think it might have been a percentage sale on them. But the reason I've got them for $8 is because they're filthy. Because, like everybody else, I didn't realize these unglazed ones, which were they're unglazed for a reason. They're glazed on the inside, but the unglazed gather all the stains and they don't come off. And you can run them through the dishwasher all you want, and all it's going to do is bake on there. And if you look at my other video, you'll see that this all comes off very easily with baking soda and a scrub brush. And this has some flaws. These are usage flaws, but basically from manufacturing. So that puts this basically into 1880s, I believe. You can't quite read everything on the bottom. I think this one says progressive. This one says might be a Sanito, but I think it's sanitary fire or something. I don't know. We'll clean them up. We'll read them. This one originally had a bail. Since I'm never going to bake in this, I might try making a bail for it since the holes are still there. And all I need is like some wire I have and a wooden handle. So that might be another experiment. But these were my favorite things that I got because they were so inexpensive and so beautiful. And they're going to be more beautiful. So I don't know what you bought on Black Friday, but I know I bought lots of toys. So I will see you later. Thanks for joining me.